Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another video. In this video, we'll be reacting to Empowering Girls in India by Mr. Beast, and this is a video that dropped on Mr. Beast Philanthropy channel. A lot of people have been asking Mr. Beast to come to India and do a philanthropy kind of video. I think he himself did not come to India, but his philanthropy team did come to India, and he has taken a really good title for this one, Empowering Girls in India. That is good. In India, even though we have very strong economy and all because of population and so many things, India is still a developing country. We have a lot of poverty and also a lot of issues for Indians to tackle moving forward, and I'm really glad that Mr. Beast is jumping into one of these. If you're an Indian, if you're watching this, see the actual video, hit the thumbs up, and let's do all we can to bring Jimmy to India as much as possible. And Karim Minari did a collab with Mr. Beast, and that video is blowing up. It has got 69 million views in 3 weeks. I did a reaction to that video, and you should definitely go check that. It is one of the coolest Indian videos that I've seen. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Go.
Despite its rich culture and incredible beauty,
Wow.
over 40
So that single, so good, man. Look at the transition.
over 40 million children in India live like this.
40 million? Wow.
And to make things worse, millions of them grew up without having any kind of family. Every country struggles with poverty, but unfortunately, India has the highest population of orphans in the world, meaning that many of them face abuse, malnutrition, early marriage, and unplanned pregnancy. And because of all the obstacles that these children face, completing their education is unfortunately a lower priority. And after receiving multiple comments from you guys asking us to come visit India, we decided to, and so much more happened than we had expected. We collaborated with one of the biggest stars in Bollywood.
Wait, really? Jacqueline, right? That's Jacqueline Fernandez.
Darren became a fashion designer, and we discovered multiple people making a massive difference in their communities. So we decided not only to do one project in India, but two. And when we arrived in New Delhi, Darren met with Dr. Modi, the founder of the first organization.
When I look back, I remember as a child, I was all of 8 years old and I was visiting a very crowded place with my parents. And suddenly I found myself alone in that crowd and I was yelling out for my parents and I was not able to see them. Finally, the police restored me back to my parents. But that made me realize how children without parental care would feel. I started visiting different children's homes in India, and that's where one of the children, I still remember, held on to my clothes and said, "Please take me home."
This was the start of the Udayan Care home program, where orphaned and abandoned children are assigned lifelong mentor parents, a group of extremely dedicated carers that give younger kids a loving family environment so they can flourish like any other child in society. But Udayan Care didn't stop there. In 2002, Dr. Modi started the Udayan Shalini Fellowship Program, where mentors support girls from underprivileged backgrounds and grow them into empowered, independent women that will build a more equitable society.
Dr. Modi then introduced us to Deepak, a mentor parent to 40 girls in one of the Udayan Care homes.
In 2009, I joined Udayan Care as a part-time volunteer. And then me and my wife, we both enrolled with Udayan Care and started visiting the children's home. And as I had already decided when I was 36 that at 52, 53, I will totally give up the active corporate life and turn my time, energy, wealth, whatever little I have, towards giving back to community.
Despite the incredible work that this organization does, they still struggle financially. Deepak showed me around the home this morning and I got to see all of the effort and all of the programs that they are putting into developing the skill sets for these girls to go out and prosper in life.
One of these girls is Sheetal.
I was born in Moradabad. It's a city in Uttar Pradesh. I came to Udayan Care when I was 4 years old and I was with my 4 sisters. I'm the youngest. If I wasn't part of Udayan Care, I would be probably living in poverty, uneducated. I think I wouldn't have a life. I wouldn't have dreams. I wouldn't really aspire to, change the world or create some kind of impact.
Over a period of time, Sheetal completed her class 12th, and those 3-4 years, I used to discuss a lot of things with the girls about their future career, how they want to do, what they want to do.
When I was in 12th grade, I was really struggling with making a decision what I want to do in the future. I'm a very ambitious person and I really want to do something for people because I've got so much from the society that I live in. So raising awareness about things through my art.
Sheetal mentioned that she would like to be a fashion designer. If you have to be a fashion designer, you should go for the best institute, at least in India.
So after working extremely hard on her studies, Sheetal was able to get into the top fashion school in India, the National Institute of Fashion Technology in
A lot of
Mumbai.
the Indian parents wouldn't even consider fashion designing as an acceptable form of career.
I
Like an
went to
average
Mumbai,
Indian child.
dropped her to the college.
And at that time, I kind of felt like this is something different. Somebody just being so passionate about your
It's
dreams.
great that she has a
like more
know,
than I
a
am
parent like
passionate for
him.
my own dreams.
It was a similar feeling traveling with her. The same way I had gone to drop my son when he did his MBA from one of the institutes in India.
It is just, something that you don't expect from someone who is not your parent, but they do it regardless. So you start feeling a sense of emotional connection to them that is more deeper than just a mentor.
She wrote me a letter saying, I respect you a lot, I love you a lot, I don't call you dad, I call you uncle, but the respect I have is more than a dad. And when in 2021 she calls up and asks this question.
So at that time, when I did ask him, like, can I call you Papa?
I couldn't just believe my ears, to be honest. My heart was filled with joy, happiness, and something possibly I was contemplating or dreaming. It was amazing. You can say one of the most, I would say, happiest moments of my life.
And in September this year, she will be going to the Kingston School of Arts in London to do her master's in fashion, before eventually venturing into her Kingston School of Arts in London to do her master's in fashion, before eventually venturing into her own brand.
That's a
And
huge
if I
career.
become rich by any chance, then of course I will really try to make a difference in kids' life. Like I want to adopt kids myself because I think there's so much you can do for children and for children.
We were so blown away by the impact that Deepak is having on all these girls that we wanted to do something special for them. So Dan reached out to his long-term friend Jacqueline Fernandez, who, if you didn't know, isn't special for them. So Dan reached out to his long-term friend Jacqueline Fernandez, who, if you didn't know, is an iconic Bollywood star with a massive following.
I'm really glad that
Today I
Jacqueline was
came
down for this.
into Delhi to meet the Delhi Noida Udayan Care program and the girls over there. It's just such a lovely, lovely organization. So lovely to see that they've been able to achieve so much.
Jacqueline absolutely made these girls' day, but there was one more person to surprise. Sheetal was sitting in a room far away from the hall, waiting to continue her interview, and she had no idea that Jacqueline was here. So Dan and Jacqueline prepped on how they wanted to surprise her.
I'm gonna run in and be behind the camera and ask the questions, and you come in and surprise her.
We're about to go in to surprise Sheetal right now. This is such an awesome moment. I'm so excited to be part of this.
Have you ever designed a dress for a celebrity before?
No, because I just came out of college, so not exactly. Hi. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Sheetal. Hi.
so
Sheetal, a girl who
professional.
defied all odds to be where she is, was going to design a dress for Bollywood star Jacqueline Fernandez.
No, if it was me, I would probably freak out a little bit. And she was like, okay, it's nice to meet
On
you.
meeting her, I was just like taken back by how confident she was as a young lady. She's extremely talented. I think that Udayan Care has done such a wonderful job with these girls, in the way they've raised them.
The dress would still take 3 months to make, so after Jacqueline left, Darren felt super inspired to do something for Dan.
Ever since I met Darren, he's promised to sew me a red dress. For some reason, I really don't know why.
And it's his birthday today, so I'm going to make it for his birthday present.
Oh yeah,
But you have to wear what I make you. Is that a deal?
deal.
Okay.
But first, Darren got a sewing class from Sheetal.
my grandmother and my mom both know how to do this. I have never tried it.
Which I don't think he understood much
It's
of.
difficult, I guess.
Picture it by hand like this.
Oh, I knew that. I just wanted to make sure that you...
You knew that, sure. It's not easy, man.
So with Sheetal's help, Darren was feeling questionably confident.
It's going to be a collector's piece one day. This thing's going to be worth dollars. I hope he likes it and comes from the heart. Danny boy, I hope you enjoy it.
What the heck?
I think it looks amazing.
I like it. What do you think about my garment?
So sexy.
Sex.
This is my real
Wow.
birthday present.
What does that mean? I'm actually quite hurt. If I wore that, it would look like a maternity dress.
In addition to sewing classes, Udayan Care focuses on equipping thousands of girls with mentoring and personal development that they need in order to excel in life.
In speaking to Deepak, I have to say that he is truly one of the most inspirational people I've ever met. And I've been so blown away by how profoundly this organization has impacted these young people and given them an opportunity at life that they otherwise would never have had.
But because of the large number of girls that Deepak cares for, he constantly struggles to find the financing he needs to support them.
Deepak is such a kind and generous human being who is dedicating his life to lifting up and improving the lives of all of the girls that he cares for over here.
So we wanted to make sure to equip him with the resources he needs to continue supporting hundreds of these girls for years to come.
We want to help you as much as we possibly can. We are going to help you pay for the running of this house for the next year. We're also going to pay for 280 Shalini scholarships.
Oh my God, looks like a dream to me, to be honest. Thank you so much. I would like to.
With these scholarships, 280 young women will be granted an opportunity to get mentoring, education, and taught the skills they need to live a much more prosperous life than the life they were born into.
And beyond that, we will get you IT equipment as well. We've been so inspired, not just by this organization, but by the people of India, that we have already started looking at a long-term involvement over here.
That's wonderful. That's amazing.
Okay,
There's so much
cool.
to do for
Wow.
the community that if we start
Long-term
looking at the picture,
involvement by
the right
Mr. Beast
approach has to be
Philanthropy.
what I can do.
Let's
as
go.
an
Let's
individual.
fucking go.
And if each one of us could think like that, I think the world would be a better place to live. That's what I feel.
After 3 months of designing the dress, Sheetal was finally ready to reveal her work to Jacqueline. So together with Deepak, we flew them out from New Delhi to Mumbai. For Sheetal, 3 months of hard work had built up to this very moment, and she wasn't sure how Jacqueline would react. But now the time has finally come.
Is this the dress?
Yeah, that's the dress I made for you.
Sheetal, oh my God. I love it. Ta-da!
Dude, that's so good, man. Wow.
I love it.
Dude, Jacqueline looks so sexy. And she looks even more sexier now that I know that she's doing this.
It is so friggin' cool. You've made me feel good.
Even
wearing
without
this.
that, she would
It
look. I
actually
mean, not
does
without the
make one
dress.
Feel powerful.
Without the
like,
dress,
while
yes, but
wearing it.
in a
For
different dress
someone
also
who's
she would
so
look
young
good.
and so new into this, I am so astonished by your capability and your talent.
So the inspiration behind this dress was the work done by legendary designer Alexander McQueen, and I'm really inspired by his work. So it's more like an armor which can be worn by women and show power and protection. More like an
kidding?
legendary designer Alexander McQueen, and I'm
She
really
put a
inspired
lot
by
of
his
work
work.
into
So
this.
it's more like an armor which
Okay, she
can
knows her
be
stuff.
worn by women and show power and protection.
Alexander
I
McQueen.
just can't even begin to describe how proud I am of her. She has come so far. Dearest Papa, friend, there have been times when I didn't trust myself to the point where I felt lost. But you were always there by my side and never lost faith in me. You always believed that I can achieve anything that I desire. Thank you so much for being a
He's
cool
got really
dad.
good handwriting.
I hope
Is that
one day
is that
I
a
will make you
handwriting?
proud and fulfill your dreams. Keep pursuing your heart and believing in your mission, because kids like us need more people like you in this world. Your loving daughter, Sheetal Palu.
Kids like us need more people like you in this world.
So I have some exciting news right now, Sheetal. This dress, designed by you, worn by me, is gonna go up for auction
on the Beast Philanthropy website.
And all the proceeds from the dress will be going directly to Udayan Care. And a big thank you to Jacqueline Fernandez and her own philanthropic organization, YOLO, an initiative born to create and share stories of kindness.
Till date, we've been able to help out and work with 19 plus NGOs in really dire need.
If you want to learn more about YOLO and Jacqueline, check out the link in the description. And a special thank you to Shivam Argwell. Without him, a lot of this project wouldn't have been possible.
And one more thing. I want to give a shout out and huge thank you to the people at India Today for hosting Dan and Darren. They had an absolute blast learning. Thank you to the people at India Today for hosting.
Oh God.
They had an absolute blast learning to dance, practicing classic Shah Rukh Khan Bollywood lines in public, and tons of other incredible content. Check out
India Today was covering all this. Okay.
Exclusive behind the scenes action on India Today Gaming, and Aj Talk. Links
Aj Tak? Okay, I'm not a big fan of that Aj Tak.
are in the description below.
And as always, thank you for watching this video until the end. By doing this, you're allowing Feast Philanthropy to continue doing projects like this and change people's lives all around the world. This is just the first of 2 videos we will be making in India. So if you
First of 2 videos, so one more is coming up.
don't want to miss the next one, make sure you subscribe.
Please click the link in the description to donate or bid on the dress.
Oh man, I don't cry that much, I don't get emotional that much, but I generally feel it inside and I'm feeling it in this video. So there are a lot of things that you guys want to check out. I know that I don't have a lot of reach. I just have like 1,000 subscribers, and like some people are gonna watch this. I don't know who are even gonna watch this video. But if you're in India, not necessarily in India, if you're capable of like spending some money to other things, in the link down in the actual video, you'll be able to see the description. I think link to donate to Udayan Care or Jacqueline's her own project YOLO, if I'm not wrong. If you can support to any of these, or if you want to get that dress for auction, if you have money to put aside for that, then please, people need that. That one line that kind of hit me was that they need people like Sheetal need people like her dad. If there is something that we can do, we should do it. And I'm really glad that people like Jacqueline are coming forward for some cause like this, and I'll give a way wider reach for in India, right? You'll be connecting to way more audience and give these kind of projects much more things. I don't understand a lot of people criticizing the idea that like celebrities coming in, it's just a PR stunt, doesn't do much good. They're just here for the identity image. Yeah, it could probably be for that. I'm not saying Jacqueline is there for that, but there are a lot of celebrities who do this. But even if they do this, they're doing it for a good cause, right? If you turn on an advertisement in TV, like most likely it will be done by a celebrity, and that's not necessarily for like a really good cause. But if they're doing something like this, even if it's for money, they're doing it, right? And it's a good cause. Yeah, that's wonderful. And Jacqueline Fernandez is so hot. I haven't seen a lot of her movies. I don't see a lot of movies in general. But yeah, she's hot. That's not the takeaway from this video. We should help all these. Whatever we can do to help any of them, even a single child, we should do it. I have, been doing a lot of donations to a lot of organizations like SOS India, a Light organization. I'll have to look it up. UNICEF's. I've done a lot of donations here and there once in a while. Most of these employees, they're going to call you back every other month. So I'll have to reject it once in a while. Yeah, I think that's enough actually. And we need more videos like these. And you should definitely subscribe to Mr. Beast's channel because it is helping a lot of Indians right now, and he said that there will be more videos, and he wanted a long-term investment in India. That is really cool. We should help him out. Go help the other video out. Okay, we need to get more of those videos out. If there's any other video you want me to check, put the link down in the description. I'll definitely check it out. If you do like these kind of reactions, hit the thumbs up button and let YouTube know you like what you're watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Good night.